this person? Can I manage this his temperament and everything? Like, you have to know these things. And girls, most times they want to take the chance and say, okay, let's see what happens. It will change, but most times it doesn't happen that way.
Sandra.
Yes, sir. Sir, to me, I think you can change a person. If you really love the person can do anything for you, so you stay with the person.
Okay, I'm putting my hand in my did you just hear what I said? Okay, that's why I wanted to hear your take on it. What's your definition of changing a person?
Let's take, for example, you don't like this person's character, the way the person talk. Then you can call the person and begin to talk with this person every time, advise the person, and maybe sooner or later the person will change.
Okay. So the person will change based on what? When you tell them that you don't like them doing this?
If the person, okay, you are in a relationship with somebody and the guy is telling you that, my dear, I don't like the way you do these things. I don't like the way you talk in public. Because you love this person and you want to stay with the person. So I think you will change.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, Daddy, let me say something. Like,
you have to be
I have a friend. I have this friend. He actually talks, like, he uses those vulgar words and everything. Yes.
Yeah.
And so there was one time we were having a discussion, and I was like, sorry, please hold it there. I don't like when you use those words and everything. Then it actually told him something. Okay, because of you, I won't use them. But when he's having this discussion with another person, it goes ahead and use those words because he actually told me that he's not actually free around me because he cannot use some words. And it didn't change him actually. Me telling him that I don't like the words he uses didn't change him at all.
Okay, what people think is changing, okay, that's where I want to address it with Sandra now. What people think is changing is the game.
Yes.
He knows that, or she knows that if she keeps up with this, he or she will eventually lose you. So, to complete and finish this job of having you, they will look like they bend and change for you. Like, you know, they tone it down, they stop it, they bring it down. But when they eventually have you, you are now home. Signs sealed are delivered. You are now home. What are you going to do?
With government papers.
Exactly. Both government and church traditional papers. Everything is correct. What are you going to do? Because it is compromise. It is not change. It's compromise. Can I live with this person with this? That's what it is. Thinking that you're going to change the person, your dirty past. Put everything on the table. If they are going to accept you, let them accept you. If they are not going to accept you, walk away. But if you keep anything, and 10 years' time, something shows up. It's going to nosedive. I think that's pretty understood.
Yeah,
you know, put everything on the table.
Talk about important things anytime we discuss, not the frivolous, like why did you not want that ice cream?
Exactly.
Why did you say the card was not in? Why did you end the call? People argue about frivolous things that are of no importance to the relationship.
Exactly. And another thing, Mr. Jim, is, and everyone else listening, you have to let people know your financial state. People lie about their financial state.
Especially when they are...
People's financial state is a big secret to the people. I don't know why people do this. You know, you don't have shishi. You go and borrow your friend's car and be using to trip the girl. So she thinks that the car belongs to you. Okay? And then, you know, you know when you start a lie, you have to keep up the lie.
Well, that on its own also I have my reservations about that. It is when you want to be pranked that you are pranked.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But Jim, look, I would prefer, I believe the girls, you know, listening, I mean, I have girls here. I think they would prefer if you come to them and tell them, this is where I'm at in my life right now.
So that they will tell you no, yeah?
Yeah.
So they will tell you no.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. So if he comes to you, peace. And he says, you know, I really like you and I'd like to take you out for dinner and let's go to dinner. And like, okay, I will come and pick you and we will walk and we'll take the bus and we'll go to that place to go and eat. You are going to say no? Yeah, no, don't
Okay,
be
no,
absolutely
okay,
free
okay.
with me.
I'm very free right now. No, I won't say no to anybody that comes to me plain. But I prefer like me. I tell everybody I meet and they're like, okay, I like you. Want to go on? I tell the person, don't worry, it will be on me. Like, let's go out. We'll walk. Even though you want to take me to some fancy restaurant, I don't care. Let's just walk and let's see. I don't believe that you have to take me to a fancy restaurant before you get my attention. There are other things you can do to get my attention and everything.
Now, this is a millennial talking. Sandra, what do you have to say?
Sir, before now, if a guy tells me that he's coming to pick me, I'm going to ask, oh, do you have a car or we are going to take cab? And he said, no, I'm going to take bus. I'm going to be like, I'll be entering bus from one place to the other with you. I beg, relax, Joe. Don't worry, I'll just come and meet you there. Don't worry. Me and you can't be taking bus. Just wait for me.
But why?
You know, permit me, sir. When we drive to Hall 2 and you are inside a car and you are maybe on the driver's side or you are sitting even on the boot of the car and
whether it's yours or not.
Oh, no, they don't care. They don't care. So what they were really, really, really into was, okay, a car is coming to pick me or is going to go and drop me. So they were freaked out. Anytime, you go and pick them, they'll just put their leg on the dashboard and be greeting all their friends, calling them like, hey, Tracy, hey, this, hello, hey, okay, later, call me, and all that. So we now we now tag them dashboard girls.
But do you know this makes girls very gullible?
That is the trap. That was the essence there.
Because all I need to do is roll with someone.
We were using one car. We were using a Honda Legend. That car belonged to like 6 people. And everybody has shifts. The time you are going to use the car and all that. So to every girl that knew us, it was my car. So when they see, for example, John driving the car, they'll say, John is driving Jim's car.
Nice.
You understand? Look at my boyfriend's car. There was nothing. They like fake things, and because these guys, some of them really like these girls, or they are drawn to these ladies. They want to do everything also, even if it takes faking who they are. They want to also do it to get the attention of the lady. And once they do it, most of the time, the ladies are into it with hands and legs. So
It's John, you wanted to say something?
No, I just wanted to say that I'm lucky that I didn't go to school with Mr. J, because if I bring my car and you put your leg on the dashboard, we're going to have problems because my car is more important to me than you. That's just the truth.
Well, yeah.
you're not serious. That's why you come to
I don't mind him. Well, no, these are very serious. I'm talking about the mistakes that people make before they get married. Another mistake, I hope you all are writing. I don't get to do this all the time. You have to say what you want. Don't expect them to know. Before you get into the relationship or before you get to exclusivity, tell them how you want to be treated. Tell the lady as a man how you want to be treated. I'd like, if I'm married or when I'm married, I'd like my food to be prepared this kind of way. Or as a lady, you can tell the man, I'd like a man who holds my hand when we walk the road together. I like a man who opens the car door for me. Chivalry. I like a man, who talks nice to me. I like a man. You have to state how you want to be treated in the relationship. Some people just say, he will know now. Is he not a man?
He should know.
He should know. He should know how to treat me. No, it's a very, very big mistake that people make. Okay? It's a big mistake. Big mistake. Say how you want to be treated. Tell him as soon as you start becoming serious, let her know see, a guy says to you, Jim, peace, as a girl. A guy says to you, I'm going to be there for 5, and he shows up 7:30.
Yeah.
And all you do is, why are you late? And you are saying, he says, because I even came at all. No. You know, when you wait for him, 5:30, he doesn't show up. Go back to your room. And when he calls, you tell him, oh, I can't go out with you again. Why? Oh, because my time is very precious to me. You can't wait. Exactly, Jim. You can't waste my time. You are not doing me any favor, okay, by taking me wherever to eat. Okay, so you've got to keep my time and keep my time precious to me. So if you are late, then, you know, that's it. People who don't tell the people in their lives how they should treat them. So when you don't tell me how to treat you, Jim, you have to take what I bring.
But also, I want to let them know that after saying how you want to be treated, it's going to be negotiated. If the man is ready to give you everything you need, or 90 or 70 or 80% of what you need, then it's good. But there's
Jim, I don't like.
There's no man that will give you 100%.
No, Jim, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Don't expect her to know. She's not a mind reader.
Of course.
She's not a spirit.
Of course.
She does not know what I'm thinking. Okay.
I'll just knock you straight and we'll talk about it.
Okay, let's run to the next one, number 5. I think I'm almost done. You are not compatible. This is a mistake that many people make. Please listen, everyone. Millennials, listen. They are seated in front of me. And go see 2 of them over there. You are not compatible with everyone you are attracted to.
Word.
Okay, that you are attracted to them does not mean you are or will be compatible. Okay. Big mistake. Big mistake. Huge mistake. They may not look fine. They may not look so nice. They may not be the most handsome of guys. All right? But if you are compatible, then they're going to be able to make you happy. Okay? I know of a particular couple, Jim. Like, you know them. The man, you know, sort of like limps. Okay? And, you know, but he treats his lady like she's the most important thing to him. And some people say, this girl, we did not, do you know, people told me that we did not expect that this kind of girl can end up with a guy like this. And I said to them, you are not smart. You that is looking for tall, you know, ripped, you know, he has to be ripped. I hear people say the most. I hear people say the craziest thing when they look at the guy or look at the girl. Oh, the back side, the front side, the side, the upside. He has to be this, he has to be that, he has to be ripped, he has to. No, come on. Okay, that you are attracted to them does not necessarily mean that you guys are compatible. So you need to look for somebody who compatibility is everything in marriage. Look, you know, some of the fine people are the most, allow me to use the word, stupidest people. I'm telling you. You know, some people believe that because they are fine, everybody should just fall at their feet and worship them.
Yeah.
Jim, you know now, when I'm just coming, everybody should just be clearing the road, and then they bring that mentality into a marriage, and then they can't cook. I hear some saying, no, let's get a maid, get a maid. You know, I have to have a maid who, you know, does the laundry, does the cooking, does the this, and that's how the maid carries the guy.
Yes. And the maid becomes the madam of the house.
I'm telling you. Yeah. So that you are attracted to each other, you know, does not mean that you are compatible. What do you say about that, Jim?
Well, compatibility, I don't think is something that young people are talking about these days. I don't think they are talking about it. They are, most of the time they are talking about...
First of all, Jim, let's just talk a minute about what compatibility actually is.
Okay. Well, compatibility is a round peg in a round hole, a square peg in a square hole. Now, this is...
We fit.
Yeah, we fit.
He gets me.
You know, when you are here, you are seated, and you are not talking to anybody. You are just, you know, everybody is normal. But suddenly, he knows or she knows that something is wrong. Maybe the call you received, or the text you just saw, she knows immediately, and immediately after that, the way she's going to be treating you is going to be different from the way she has been treating you. You have not said anything.
He gets you.
Everything
gets you.
Yes, everything is just, it works. Everything works.
You intertwine. It works.
Yes. When you are hungry, even sometimes when you don't even understand yourself, you think...
You know, Jim, there are some people, they tiptoe around their relationships. No, Jim, you know there are people, they do that. They tiptoe, like, when the guys, they can't talk. I was somewhere and I saw the way the girl or the lady, dreads. As soon as the car drives into the compound, the girl, they are married though. The girl is like, she's uptight. She runs. And she's trying to, and then when the guy comes in, the guy's like, I don't like when this house is dirty. This is dirty. So the girl is so fidgety when the guy's coming, like, and I'm asking, why did you marry the guy? I'm not saying be a dirty girl. I'm not saying, but you should get someone who, if you are pregnant, can understand that you are tired and can help you do one or two things. Okay, you should be married to someone, Jim, who says, you still have to do pandejal for him while you are 6 months pregnant.
And it must stretch.
Pandejal
must stretch.
What?
Yeah. I've seen people like, yes, it must be stretchy. You just can't make and I'm now molding it in my hand again. So when compatibility is of utmost importance, it solves a lot of issues. Where in the morning when he wakes up and he does a certain phase, let's say after, if you are Christians, after your devotion, and he just, he's walking around a certain way. The woman already knows.
He gets you.
Like, something is wrong. Okay, I think I should approach him like this, or I should leave him first. I would approach him later. But for a woman that does not understand, the silence of the man, for example, becomes an issue.
Yeah.
And she's trying to solve the issue. She's like, why are you quiet? What's happen now? Why they do like that? Wait till I talk. You talk now. Wait till they talk. If you talk. And from there, even trying to help it becomes quarrel. And when the man opens his mouth and like, my friend, if I sound, and the woman like, from there she
now
like,
I just talk. Now make you want sand me. You cannot sand me. You say you want to come and sand me. You cannot sand me. Mariwa Maguana. Okay. If you didn't see that go through the rounds on social media, you probably missed out on a lot. Anyways, we're still on it. Rather have somebody with some flaws, but with a beautiful inside, than have a perfect guy, but with a rotten inside.
Okay, and what we mean by that is not when obviously that someone is has a bad attitude.
Yes.
Like he's a drunk, or he smokes like he's a rabbit, or he womanizes, and you say yeah, I know he has his excesses, but I can deal with it. Dr. Nosa said it must not be perfect.
No, that's not what Dr. Nosa said.
So please, Dr. Nosa, I want you to clarify that, because
that's not what I said.
A lot of ladies right now are like, oh.
No, what I'm saying is, you should rather have somebody with some flaws. Yeah. Like some people say, I don't like his pot belly.
Yeah.
Some people say, I don't like his height.
He's not tall. Yeah.
He's not tall enough.
He's too short.
Some people say, the millennials here are just letting me know that they can't deal with people with pot bellies.
What's that?
That's what they're just saying.
Stopping people from becoming Africans or what?
No, that they can't. What did you say?
She said that.
I don't like pot bellies. No.
Okay, so if somebody who is slightly pot bellied come to you now and says, that's what I'm saying.
You should work on it now. That's what you have.
I wasn't pot bellied when I married my wife.
Okay, we're not going to have this conversation,
So
James.
there's-
We're not going. I'm not going to toe that line of the conversation you are going because you mean your wife does not care your outward look. Your wife does not care how you look.
No, not really. That no. That's
So
not,
it's your
that's
wife
not,
that's making you pot bellied.
That's not what I mean. Yeah.
That's why I say I don't want to have this conversation.
Okay.
Adesua,
Okay.
your husband says you have made him pot bellied because you do not want him to be attracted to, or you don't want other ladies to be attracted to him. You now chose to make him pot bellied.
I didn't say so. But I'm just trying to make her understand that even if he has 6 packs now, sometimes the 6 packs, my 6 packs were maintained steadily by hunger, not really, not really by exercise. You know, the only exercise I was doing was push-ups. You know, and the packs were very correct and all that. But it doesn't mean he cannot work on himself. Some time ago, I decided to work on my pot belly, and I really made some significant progress. And even if the packs are, at least I'm maintaining the small 1 pack.
Okay.
And
You have 1 pack.
yeah, just
Okay.
1 pack. Yeah.
All right. Thank God for some of us who don't even have any pack. Now, but what I'm really trying to say is some people, they miss out on a great guy because he walks a certain way. They miss out on a great guy because
He's not fluent in English.
He's not fluent. Thank you, Jim. So he has to.
He's
he has
shy in
to.
public.
Yeah, they miss out
He's
on
not
a,
social.
Yeah, they miss out on a great guy because I'm not saying you should lower your standards. Okay, I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. But look beyond the man. Always look beyond the man. In both
The
extremes.
physical.
In both extremes, look beyond the man. Some people, they will treat you like they are queen. That's what every woman wants, to be treated like a queen. Now, it has to take a king, to realize that you are his queen. Now, I just heard it. If the man you are marrying is not a king, he will never be able to treat you like a queen.
Yeah.
If you marry an agbero and expect to be treated like a queen, you would have made the biggest mistake.
Yamusurat.
Huh? You say what?
You treat it like Yamusurat. That's like all those money now. Most of their wives are yeah. So
And finally, if your gut say walk away
please.
before you say I do, please walk away. If something inside of you tells you don't do it, please don't ignore that voice. If it says walk away, walk away. Don't get yourself. See, some people say I've invested so much in this. We've been together for 6 years. We've been together for 11 years. And then I tell the persons, this is your moment to be free. Otherwise, you would have another 11 years, of the same ish. We've been together 6 years. I've invested. I've helped him. I hear some guys say, I trained her. I sent her to school. I did this. I did that. And no, that's what I'm saying. If something on your inside says walk away, please walk away. All right, I'm going to open the phone lines and take some calls on this. I want to just hear your thoughts. We've just shared a few things. I want to hear your thoughts. What do you